Test, test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2. How we looking?
Good.
Good to go? Brim straight?
Yep.
Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel and you enjoy sneakers, you're in good hands. Consider subscribing to the channel because we upload a lot of sneaker videos. Buckets, please define a lot for the people.
Almost every single day.
Almost every single day. Speaking of which, a lot of you have reached out and said, hey, we're not seeing the videos. Where's the new uploads? We have been uploading almost every day, but YouTube Shorts. So maybe they're not populating on your feed. Maybe you're not seeing them. Buckets, you're the technical guy.
They're there. I mean, I got no control of what YouTube does.
They're there. We have been uploading new content, but just make sure you check out those shorts. And we will continue to do longer videos like this one as well. So, like I said, in good hands. Last thing I want to mention, uncivilizedstore.com. Buckets, who is behind the camera, and myself, we have a clothing brand. Uncivilizedstore.com is where we sell said clothing. Got some dope stuff on the website right now. So link in the description for your convenience. If you feel like checking it out, go ahead and do that. Buckets, anything to add? We diving in.
Diving in.
3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the Verdi Nike SB Dunk Low Visti. These released yesterday and retail was $130. Gotta say thank you to the good people over at Kicks Are For Us for the assist on this pair. Appreciate them looking out as always. Now, this is a sneaker, I mean, right out of the box, just fire. The colorway, the materials, the details, just a very dope sneaker in my humble opinion. Now, for those of you not familiar with Verdi, he is a Tokyo-based artist. You might know him from Girls Don't Cry or Wasted Youth. He's done some really cool stuff leading up to this collaboration, including creating the plush character Visti back in 2021. Obviously, now he's turned plush Visti himself into an actual sneaker. And here it is. Now, immediately, the main feature that jumps out at you is the fur, obviously. Kind of similar to the Grateful Dead SBs from a few years ago. If you want to go back even further than that, you can go all the way back to 2006 with the 3 Bears pack, where Nike did the low, the mid, and the high. Those were the first pairs that I ever remember that had that fur treatment. Now, obviously, not everyone is going to dig the fur, and I get that. It's kind of crazy looking, but I do like it. It's not as wild as like the Cactus Plant Flea Market Grinch joints that they did a while back. Those were a little too funky for me. Buckets, you had to hit those with the low taper. Some people were shaving them, giving them that low fade. That was a better look to me. The long haired, it was too long.
Okay.
It was too much.
They went too far.
Yeah, exactly. The fur was too furry. So you see it, you've got this minty green sort of fur and then a purpley pink fur on the back. I know, very, very technical color descriptions. The official colorway, if you're into that kind of thing, is blue gaze and enamel green. Very exotic. Now, I will say the blue gaze, this baby blue, is a very nice shade. I'll also say, though, I wish they used a more corduroy-y corduroy, if that makes sense. Like, the Witherspoon Air Max buckets, like how it was like a really traditional kind of thick corduroy. This feels almost more, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, like almost a little more synthetic.
Yeah.
Still dope, still very, very dope, but I'm just saying, if I was nitpicking, I would prefer that. Either way, it's a cool look. A few more details to mention. You've got the smooth suede swooshes, as you can see, yellow laces, 2 extra sets of laces as well, Nike SB and Verdi on the tongue tag. Furry little Visti on the back of the tongue. Super heavy duty keychain hang tag here. You got Visti again, mid kickflip, Nike SB on the backside. Same deal on the insoles, fully customized with Visti once again. You got a green ankle liner, and one of my favorite details on the entire sneaker is this custom bubble font Nike hit on each heel. You've got this pale yellow midsole, and then they cap the whole thing off with the all green outsole. It is a really well executed sneaker. I like them a lot, as I'm sure you can tell. Sort of, kind of like spring, Easter vibes, I'm gonna say. And I just think, just a little added thing here, I think Nike SB does the best job at really using kind of weirder materials and colorways and just going the extra mile, buckets, on the details.
For sure.
I feel like when Nike SB, I know this isn't any kind of revolutionary sneaker like we've seen on sneakers before, but I feel like when Nike SB is in their bag, there's not a lot of other sneakers that are as dope. I mean, especially with collaborations.
Yeah, well, I was going to say in the collaborative process, they allow the collaborator to generally, like from what we see, we don't know.
A little more freedom.
We don't know the back end of things, but
no. We're not in the conference rooms.
Yeah, we're not in there. We
the
don't
board
know,
meetings.
We don't know what the meetings are like.
No.
But you know, like they'll let you put stitching anywhere on the sneaker. It's not like that in other places.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't know you were going to spring that on me. I didn't have a prepared
I wasn't
answer.
trying to spring it. I mean, it was just like a quick little like off the backboard, then right back to myself.
Okay.
Little T-Mac action.
Okay, wow.
And then you just kind of took it and ran with it. It's a really nice sneaker. I do expect these to be on a lot of top sneaker lists come the end of the year. I think it's probably my favorite Nike SB to drop so far in 2024. I mean, it's between these and the Futuras. I think I'm leaning towards these. Don't hate me. I think I like this pair better. Now, I will also say, this has been a slow year for Nike SB, in my opinion. Last year, we had the Doritos, we had the Powerpuff Girls, we had the Ram LZ, we had the Crenshaw Skate Club, we had my favorite pair, the Born and Raised, and that's just to name a few. So it's been much more quiet for Nike SB this year. But that said, this is a certified banger. I am giving these a 10 out of 10 buckets. 10 out of 10, even despite my little corduroy comment.
Okay.
Despite, no special box or anything like that, it's still a 10 out of 10. I love this sneaker. It's just tame enough and obviously very spicy. So 10 out of 10 for me. What are you giving them?
I don't know if people are going to really want to hear my score.
Okay, so let me guess. You don't think they're a 10 out of 10?
I don't think they're a 10 out of 10.
Okay, so this is going to be a bad score.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad score. Okay. I don't think bad scores exist. Like what I think and what you think, they could be different things. That's okay.
Yes. Sneakers and aesthetics and fashion and beauty, all that stuff in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
And such and such.
It's subjective, is my point.
It is subjective, but a score is still a score. To say there's not such thing as a bad score, no, you're, in fact, it's like when somebody says, hey, no offense, but they're about to offend you.
That's not what I'm doing.
Hey, there's no low scores, but let's hear it.
No, I didn't say there's no low scores. I said there's no bad scores.
Okay. There's no bad scores, but...
No, this is not a bad score.
Scale of 1 to 10?
No, hang on, because I got to clarify something here.
Okay. I got my phones going off.
Yeah. But my point is, if I give something a 1 out of a 10...
Fantasy football.
Yeah.
Not pertinent.
I'm doing badly in that as well. Okay. If I give a score 1 out of 10, you could say that's a bad score, but what I'm saying is I can't say to somebody else, hey, that's a bad score. Two different definitions of bad. Okay, does that make sense?
It does not make sense.
It does make sense. It does make sense.
Scale of 1 to 10. What are you giving these?
4.5.
4.5 out of 10?
Yeah.
Not feeling the fur. Is it too, is it not enough of a masculine colorway?
No.
Or?
Not really. I mean, I didn't really like the Grateful Dead.
Do you need some canvas?
No.
Some canvas on there,
No.
some browns and tans and,
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I'm just saying that as is, I don't like these.
Okay. Buckets, not into them.
Yeah, but I didn't like the Grateful Deads. People love the Grateful Deads. People think the Grateful Dead is one of the best SBs ever. Not me.
Okay. Yeah, it was a cool sneaker. I don't know about best SBs ever. But yeah, I mean, those were dope. These are dope. Leave a comment below. Be the voice of reason here. Am I way too high on this sneaker? Is Buckets way too low? Probably that one. But leave a comment below. Let us know how you feel. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana. Same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. I got nothing else. Buckets, anything from you?
Wow, 3 to the dome.
3 to the dome, baby. Shouts to Mello.
I think that people are going to understand my 2 different definitions.
Okay.
Like you can't watch a movie. Okay, let me try to reframe this here.
Yeah, reframe it.
If I watch a movie, if I watch Killers of the Flower Moon, and I say that's a 1 out of 5 movie, okay, I am saying it's a bad movie, right?
You're giving it a bad score.
But my score, you can't say that my score, because if you're saying that that's
you're getting, this is semantics now. It's a bad score. A 1 out of 5 is a bad score. Now, whether you're right on that score or not, or whether you're wrong, is a separate issue. That's a whole
different definitions.
That's a whole separate thing. Yeah, you get
weird with the definitions. It's okay.
1 out of 5 is a bad score.
No, it's
4.5 out of 10 is also a bad score. Those are, in fact, if we were in academia, those are failing grades.
Those are failing grades, but what I'm saying is you can't say that my score is bad, because then you're saying that I'm wrong.
You're using the wrong definition of bad.
No, I'm not. In fact, I'm using both definitions simultaneously, and I think people are going to understand.
You're doing a little too much.
I'm not doing too much.
As usual. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Great job today.
I think I'm doing a very good job.
Adios.